a show, I'm certain of that. Doué does well to get it back. And here's Maradona. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Cruyff is fouled. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Maradona! And we have our very first corner. Cruyff! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. And he's had a hit! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And this is a great chance to take Maradona! Sensational! World-class Maradona!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Now Costa Curta.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe. Mbappe, who's on a run down the left wing. Beckham. Santos are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. They've got to be quick to recover this. Cafu. Lovely feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's the Catalara. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckham. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Now it's Maradona. Cafu. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. And the finish! He can get that clear. Do it. Gets it away. Beckenbauer. He has found a way through. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's De Ketelaere. Hazard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cannavaro. To Messi. Rijkaard. Maradona. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Hazard. Time and again they are repelled. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Beckenbauer. Santos are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Strokes it back. And that's a dangerous ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Maradona, a player who needs no introduction. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tries to play it through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And that was very necessary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, some tackle that. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Santos, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, Hazard. Numero 19, lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 13.
And the action is back on the way. Santos carrying a one-goal lead. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. Great ball and he's in. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi. Messi, good purposeful running this. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Khan. Cafu hurtling down that right flank, and it's Maradona. Santos looking to pass their way through. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Santos finding their passes. Troy and Cruyff! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cruyff. Madueke. Searching passes played there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here. Well, the breakthrough came from a dead ball just like this one. They're looking for a repeat. Roberto Baggio! De Ketelaere.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Up towards the front line. Oh, red, nice interception.
Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal!
Spread it left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Baggio. Neymar.
And he cuts out the supply. Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Clipped into space.
Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar.
And he's
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Van der Ven has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes. Beckham! Decent hit from there.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Time added on 4 minutes. That is lovely.
Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Camavinga. That has been slung wide. That has not gone well.
Beckenbauer. And that is as far as it goes.
A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I